আমি এতিয়া জাপানৰ এটা গাৰ্বেজ ডিছপ'জেল চেণ্টাৰত আছোঁ। তেওঁলোকে গোটেই গাৰ্বেজবোৰৰ যিবিলাক ব্যৱস্থা কৰিছে যে তাৰ কাটি পেলাই ৱেষ্ট মেনেজমেণ্ট কৰাৰ পিছতো ৱেষ্টৰ পৰা প্ৰডাক্ট কেনেকৈ বনাইছে চাওক। এইটো এটা ব্লক হয়। এই ব্লকটো আমি খোজকাঢ়োঁতে আমি অসমত প্ৰায়ে দেখা যায় যে আমি পিছলি পৰিয়ে বহুত মানুহৰ ভৰি ফ্ৰেকচাৰ হয়, কিন্তু এইবিলাক পিছলিও নপৰে। ইমান ধুনীয়াকৈ ব্লকবোৰ বনাইছে। ইণ্টাৰলকিং বৰষুণৰ বতৰতো ইণ্টাৰলকিং ব্লকবিলাকে মানুহক সহায় কৰে। এতিয়া আমাৰ এজন ইঞ্জিনিয়াৰৰ পৰা একেষাৰ শুনক। আমাৰ প্ৰিয়াংশু দেউৰী, মিষ্টাৰ দেউৰীয়ে আপোনালোকক এতিয়া অকণমান কৈ দিব। ইয়াৰ ভিতৰৰ IIT তেওঁ ষ্টুডেণ্ট হয়, তেওঁ MTech কৰি আছে। তেওঁ এতিয়া ক'ব যে কেনেকৈ এই টেকন'লজিটো আমাৰ তাত নিব পৰা যায়।
আমাৰ তাত ৱেষ্ট মেনেজমেণ্ট ফেচিলিটিছ নাই তেনেকৈ, আমাৰ ক'তো আমাৰ ইণ্ডিয়াত নাই বেছিকেলি। আৰু আমাক কোনো এডুকেশ্যন এনেকৈ ন্যায় দিয়ে, যেনেকৈ আমাৰ চেণ্টাৰবোৰ্ড আছে, সৰু বাচ্ছাৰ পৰা ডাঙৰলৈকে চবকে দেখাইছে কি কোনটো বস্তু কেনেকৈ ছেপাৰেশ্যন হৈছে। স্লেগটো আমি জেনেৰেলি ক'লৰ পৰা ইউজ কৰোঁ, যিবোৰ কোষ্টেল লাইনছত পাওঁ, ৰেচিডিউ থাকি যায়, তাৰ পৰা আমি কনক্ৰিট বনাব পাৰোঁ। এইটো একচুৱেলি বহুত এক্সপেঞ্চিভ হ'ব আমাৰ বেলেগ কাৰণে, যেনেকৈ আমাৰ অসমৰ কাৰণে কোষ্ট লাইন নাই আমাৰ। কিন্তু যিবোৰ ৰেচিডিউ বাচি আছে সেইবোৰ আমি ৱেষ্টটো যদি আমি ইনচিনেট কৰি আমি যদি বচাব পাৰোঁ, তো আমি মিক্স কৰি মেলি এই কনক্ৰিট ব্লকছটো বনাব পাৰিম, যিটো বহুত চিপ হ'ব আৰু ৰিউজেবল হয়। আৰু আমি লেণ্ডফিলৰ কাৰণে ইউজ কৰিব পাৰোঁ বস্তুবোৰ সৰু সৰু কৰি, পাৰ্টিকলছবোৰ ছেপাৰেট কৰি। তো আমাৰ লেণ্ড ফিলিং ছাইডত কাম আহিব আৰু আমাৰ ব্লকছবোৰ বনিব। ইয়াত
So now I will guide the funky. And today, so do you know funky? No? No. Wow, I'm shocked. So this company sells supplement and
and after that, the burn will get a power, and the burning power will work.
All sorts of other secrets too. Cool!
There are waste processing centers for treating burnable waste and facilities for handling unburnable waste and large-sized waste in Tokyo's 23 wards. These facilities are run by our organization, Clean Association Tokyo 23. I'm sure all of you obey the rules and separate your waste and recyclables and dispose of them at waste collection points and in recycling boxes at shops, don't you?
Each ward where you live in Tokyo's 23 wards collects and transports waste as well as collecting recyclables. Recyclables are taken to recycling facilities and made into all sorts of things. And the waste collected is taken to the waste processing center. That's right.
Burnable waste is burned in the waste processing centers, and unburnable waste and large-size waste is broken down at unburnable waste processing plants. Intermediate treatment of waste from Tokyo's 23 wards is carried out at Clean Association Tokyo 23. In the end, the little that is left is finally disposed of in the Tokyo Bay landfill site, run by the Tokyo Metropolitan Government.
ward, our Clean Association Tokyo 23 and the metropolitan government take different roles and cooperate with each other to handle the waste and recyclables disposed of in Tokyo's 23 wards. I'd really like to know what happens to the waste. Well then, let's take a look at what we do here at Clean Association Tokyo 23. Here at the Waste Processing Center, burnable waste is handled. First, the waste brought in on the garbage trucks is weighed. Even the truck is weighed.
The garbage truck scale knows how much waste has been collected.
The weighed waste goes into the garbage bunker. There's a crane mixing up all the waste.
Garbage is made up of many things of various materials and sizes. There are dry things like paper and wet raw garbage. If it is just left, the waste may be difficult to burn or burn too hot, so the crane mixes it all up.
The mixed waste is then ready to go into the incinerator. Burning the waste prevents bacteria, insect pests, and bad smells. The incinerator continuously burns waste at over 800 degrees, so dioxins can't be produced. The incinerator never has a holiday.
When an incinerator is first started up, utility gas is used. But once it is burning, the waste continues to burn. The air from the garbage bunker is used when burning the waste. This means that bad smells are not released.
Burned waste turns into ashes and is reduced to 1/20th of its original size. Wow!
When waste is burned, harmful substances are released. Very careful measures are taken at the waste processing centers to ensure that dust, dioxins, nitrogen oxides, and other substances are removed from the flue gas. Air purifying dust collectors remove dust and dioxins from the flue gas. Fume cleaning equipment cleans flue gas with chemicals and removes hydrogen chloride and sulfur oxides. In the catalyst reaction tower, catalysts react with ammonia and break down nitrogen oxides. Polluted water from the waste processing center is cleaned in the wastewater processing facility and discharged into sewers. As you can see, waste processing centers are serious about environmental measures and must pass very strict regulations. All facilities in the waste processing center are under centralized control 24 hours a day from the central control room.
At waste processing centers, the heat energy generated from burning waste is put to good use.
A heated pool! I've been to one of those.
The heat energy generated when burning waste at waste processing centers is used for making electricity and supplying heat. The lights and equipment at the waste processing center use the electricity made this way. Any extra electricity is sold to the power companies.
All sorts of things are done to make waste recyclable. Can you guess what this is?
Is it sand?
It is called slag. It is made when the ashes from burned waste are heated to 1200 degrees Celsius and melted.
By turning ashes into slag, the size is halved, meaning that the size of the waste is 1/40th of its original size.
Slag is used when asphalting roads and making concrete walks.
So waste turns into roads. That's pretty cool.
Clean Association Tokyo 23 is working to use slag for many things.
Let's look at how we process unburnable waste next.
Wow, a garbage mountain.
Unburnable waste is broken down into tiny pieces so it can be used in the landfill site.
What's that big square thing?
Mixed up in the unburnable waste are resources such as steel and aluminum. These are collected using a big magnet. Here is the pulverizing equipment. These workers are dividing large-sized waste into burnable waste like furniture and unburnable waste like bicycles. It is done very carefully.
That looks like hard work.
The separated large-sized waste is then broken down in the pulverizing machine until it is less than 15 centimeters in size. From here, metals and recyclables are collected and burnable parts are incinerated to ashes.
The amount of waste that will go to landfill is made as small as possible. Even so, whatever is left is transported to the landfill site managed by the Tokyo Metropolitan Government.
So after waste is processed, whatever is left is taken to landfill then.
The landfill site being used now is the last landfill site in Tokyo's 23 wards. Even when landfill is finished, polluted water and gases come from the disposal site. The processing of these takes many years. It is a very difficult task.
Clean Association Tokyo 23 is working hard to be able to keep the landfill site for as long as possible.
So it is really important to reduce waste and recycle.
Reduce, reuse, recycle. These are key words for reducing waste and using recyclables wisely.
Reduce!
Every day, try not to use things that will become waste. Don't make waste.
This is the most important. Reuse!
Don't throw away. Use again.
There are many things that can be reused with a bit of thought. Recycle!
Give recyclables a new life.
It is important to follow the rules and separate your waste correctly.
It is really important for each of us to try our best to reduce waste.
Let's all think of ways to help.